Umar ibn AlKhattab as a companion of Prophet Muhammad. Umar ibn AlKhattab radallahu anhu holds a special and powerful place in Islamic history, especially as one of the closest and most influential companions of the Prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him. His life as a companion of the Prophet reflects unwavering faith, courage, wisdom, and leadership. Below is a detailed account of Umar's role and contributions as a Sahabi companion. During the life of the Prophet, 1. Conversion to Islam, a turning point. Before accepting Islam, Umar was a staunch opponent of the new religion and even planned to kill the Prophet. However, after reading verses from the Quran Surah Taha in his sister's house and witnessing the unwavering faith of early Muslims, he embraced Islam. His conversion marked a significant turning point for the Muslim community. The Prophet made a special dua supplication. O Allah, strengthen Islam with one of the two men you love, more Abu Jahl or Umar ibn AlKhattab. Ibn Hibban, Umar's acceptance of Islam strengthened the Muslims immensely. For the first time, they could openly pray at the Kaaba under his protection. 2. Fearless support of the Prophet. After his conversion, Umar openly declared his faith and stood beside the Prophet. During times of hardship, his bravery was unmatched. He confronted Quraysh leaders and stood firm in defense of the Muslims, even when they were persecuted. He once said, "I knew that Islam would be victorious when I saw Umar accept the religion." Abdullah ibn Mas'ud reported in Bukhari. 3. Participation in major battles. Umar R.A. participated in almost every significant battle during the Prophet's lifetime. Battle of Badr 624. He fought bravely, and his contributions helped secure a major victory for the Muslims. Battle of Uhud 625 CE. Although the Muslims suffered a setback, Umar stayed by the Prophet's side. Battle of Khandak the Trench 627 CE. Umar was among those who helped defend Medina by digging trenches and strategizing against the Quraysh. Treaty of Hudaybiyah. Though personally disappointed by the apparent compromise, Umar ultimately accepted the Prophet's decision and submitted to the wisdom of divine guidance. 4. Role in legislative and social matters. Umar had a sharp intellect and a deep understanding of justice and society. He often suggested rulings or actions to the Prophet that were later confirmed by divine revelation. Examples. Hijab. Umar advised that the Prophet's wives should observe more privacy. A verse was revealed affirming this, Surah Al-Ahzab 59. Prohibition of alcohol. Umar requested guidance on alcohol multiple times, and Allah eventually revealed the verses prohibiting it. This gave him the unique title of Al-Muwafiq, the one whose views coincided with divine revelation. 5. Close advisor and confidant. Umar was part of the inner circle of the Prophet. Alongside Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu, he was regularly consulted on matters of war, diplomacy, and community issues. The Prophet recognized his strength, leadership, and sense of justice. The Prophet said, "If there were to be a prophet after me, it would be Umar ibn AlKhattab." Tirmidhi. 6. His character and personality. Umar was known for justice even before becoming caliph. His sense of fairness was legendary. Humility. Despite his power, he was deeply humble before Allah and the Prophet. Strictness in religion. He enforced the laws of Islam with firmness, but balanced it with wisdom and mercy. Love for the Prophet. Umar loved the Prophet immensely. When the Prophet died, Umar could not accept it at first, and had to be calmed by Abu Bakr. 7. Brotherhood in Islam. When the Prophet established Mu'akha brotherhood between the Muhajirun and Ansar, Umar was paired with Itban ibn Malik Rah, a notable man of Medina. This bond reflected the deep sense of unity the Prophet instilled in his companions. 8. Contributions to the Muslim Ummah during the Prophet's lifetime. Defended the weak and poor Muslims. Helped establish organized community welfare. Promoted learning and memorization of the Quran. Provided critical support during times of famine and crisis. 9. Legacy as a companion. Umar's companionship with the Prophet left a lasting impact on Islamic history. His deep adherence to the Sunnah, his understanding of the Quran, and his administrative skills became foundational during his own caliphate after the Prophet's death. He was one of the Ashara Mubashara, the 10 companions promised paradise by the Prophet. 10. Final moments with the Prophet. During the Prophet's final illness, Umar was among those who were present. His grief was so deep that he refused to believe the Prophet had passed until Abu Bakr recited the verse, "Muhammad is no more than a messenger. Many were the messengers that passed away before him. Quran 3:4. Only then did Umar accept the loss and submitted to Allah's decree. Conclusion. Umar ibn AlKhattab Raqai, as a companion of Prophet Muhammad, represents an extraordinary model of faith, courage, leadership, and unwavering dedication to the truth. His companionship wasn't passive. He was an active pillar of the early Muslim community, both in battle and in the spiritual, legal, and social framework of Islam. His close relationship with the Prophet shaped his character, preparing him for the monumental task of leading the Muslim Ummah after the Prophet's passing. Indeed, his legacy as a companion remains one of the most celebrated in Islamic history.